Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your 2022 Oakland mayoral candidate. Well, I've got my 6 solar panels, my PV panels, mounted back up here on the roof solidly on a flatter surface than what I had before. And so on a good day, I can generate little north of 600 watts of 12-volt electricity. And that charges a battery that I have inside, which gets me through the night and also early morning hours before the sun comes up. But on a day like today, as you notice, it's not very bright out. I don't generate anywhere near what capacity is. So during the winter months here, I'm going to be adding on 3 more panels, and those 3 more panels gives me 50% more energy. So right now I'm making about a fifth, 20% of what I'm capable of doing. So I'm about 200 watts across all 6 panels right now. So by adding 50% more, that's going to get me about enough to keep a good charge on the battery, so to speak. And it's going to really vary because clouds move, and the amount of sunlight that actually penetrates the surface is important. What hits the surface here ends up being electricity and not just wasted light. This dimmer light doesn't have the same impact on creating electricity as full sunshine. So we can add additional panels very safely and kind of overdrive the panels, but we would have to take a look and watch what happens and make sure that we don't burn out the MPPT charger controller, because we could overdrive that. It's rated for a certain amount of watts and not to exceed. Otherwise you could damage a lot of internal components. So we got to watch that. And if we start getting close to the point where it's going to overdrive the system and then cause problems like burning the system out, then we'll unplug solar panels. And we're going to reconfigure this because we're going to be adding 3 more, remember. And so we're going to break this into a 72 volts type system across, or actually about 52 volts is what we're going to get, because right now we're running at about 36 volts. We're going to add in another 18, so 54, 52 with losses. So about 52 volt system, and it'll probably read on the MPPT as 60 volts, 58 to 60 volts, and that would be just fine. And then the amperage will be lower, so it actually pushes more energy through the MPPT charger controller when we're running at a higher voltage. Also, if you're making long runs, then you want the high voltage also. But we're not making that long of a run. It's kind of long by 20 feet, but we more than make up for those losses of the lower voltage by currently running on a 36 volt system, and it pushes around 42 volts on sunny days, so it works out really well. But reason why I want to bring this up is that yesterday you saw me visit the Oakland's first tiny home village. So in my next review, I'm going to critique some of the things that I saw that I liked, and a lot of the things that I didn't like, and some of the things that they're missing opportunities to save money, so that this doesn't end up becoming a black hole for taxpayer funds, because that's what this could end up being. So I'm going to critique it when we come back.